This is the world's weirdest flying minivan. Hello everybody, my name is Graham from The Great Mod Reviews, and today we are doing small mod, but big, but small, but big, but small, and mine is probably out of date, and as you can see in the corner, there's lots of updates for my mod pack. So, it is the Archimedes ships mod, which adds airplanes and ships, actually. So let's get straight into this mod. Okay, so the very first thing you want to do on this mod is build yourself a raft. That was awful, I'm so used to playing Robocraft. So, if I finish this raft in time, you will see it is beautiful. Okay, so we've built ourselves a little raft in the middle of the water, and, well, frankly, what can we do with this raft? We can place a ship's helm, which is made as so, 4 wood, 4 sticks, and iron ingot. We right click on this puppy. We hit assemble ship. It says OK, name ship, so we can rename HMCS don't means okay, and you can see our mass is 54 kilograms. If we get too heavy, we sink. Tile entities aboard us. Air balloons 0, so 0%. We have 16 blocks on this ship, and type ship. So now mount ship. We'll bounce up and down for a second because we went up in the air because we're really light. We hit W, we start moving forward. We hit D, we go this way. A, we go this way. It's like walking on ice. If you hit W once, you go a little ways, and then you slow down. S is to go backwards. If we come near a dock, if we go over here, we hit equals, we stop. And that's because we're now aligned. So you can hit equals, slash, and you have a chance of getting tossed in the water or in a wall, so I suggest having a 3x3 space around your helm. That's just a personal tip. They might have removed that, but, you know. So next thing we want to look at is if we put too much stone, like say we want to take a load of stone, because for some reason chests were removed from the game. And you can turn this feature off when I'm about to show you. But if we hit assemble ship, a lot more. Mount, and we sink. We're deeper. Now if we align the ship again, and now we have way too much stone. Like we've literally got like a whole ton of mine. And I'm pretty sure, like, I know this was true for a couple versions ago. Each item kind of had its own weight. So wood kind of floated, and then stone didn't. So now we've got this huge ring of stone. So assemble, mount. Yeah. See, because it's stone. So we're here. And we're kind of underwater. Yeah, this isn't working for me very much, is it now? We hit equals, backslash. I think that might just me who has backslash, I'm not entirely sure. And we put some of these floaters, which are like air-filled balloons, which want to run away from me. Hit this. See, they're wood and wool. So any wood and any wool. I don't think we actually need very many of these. Like, I think they can lift 2 or 3 blocks at a time. So we hit assemble ship. And now we float again. So I guess the weight doesn't really have much to do with it, but... See, we're floating again. Relatively good. You probably want quite, like, a couple more of these if you're gonna make an stone ship this big. But yeah, these are so you can make kind of iron battleships and... see? Tossed through the water. I don't think it will kill you, though. So if just remove a lot of this quick. Actually, you know what? I'll pause the camera and remove this, and then I'll be back. So just wait 1 tick. Okie dokie, we are back. And... well, the next thing we need to do is Signal Crate. And I've got an interesting lineup for Signal Crate. We're going to try it with a trained horse. And a couple other nice, neat little thingies once I find them all. We need a seal. Where's the seal? Oh, here it is, seal. And we have something very special planned. I won't let any of you see what it actually is. So I'm going to put this guy here, and he's the crate, pull lever, any kind of wood. So we put a piggy here next to it, and I think it needs to be right clicked with an open hand. No. Push the piggy on top. There we go. So I guess the piggy kind of needs to be on top of it. So this holds the piggy as the boat drives around, because otherwise he will fall through. So if we release the piggy, push him off the side, spawn a horse in here. Feed you, come on. Nom 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 nom. Come on, deliciouses, deliciouses. There we go. See, now he's stuck on this thing. And you can probably ride him and drive, however that may or may not crash your game. I'm not sure if the guy actually thought of that or not. Oh, he did. Like the whole right-clicking thing. Push you off the side and... oh my gosh, piggy. Go away, you're a beautiful horse, but... this is an annoying piggy. Okay, now the next one. That's right, torpedoes. So, if this works, I will be a genius. So did you go down? So watch, I can go like this. This isn't actually from this mod. I'll show you which mod it is from. It is from MC Helicopters mod, or MC Heli. So if we mount ship, assemble a mount. Oh, it never works. So you actually cannot... so it doesn't work with vehicles, it only works with horses and piggies. Probably at some point it worked with vehicles, or I'm doing something wrong, or it works with Minecraft original vehicles. But I can't figure it out. So the next thing we're going to look at is the shore buffer. And what this guy does is, if you want to build your ship up really nice, you can put infinite number of these down next to it, and you build your dock. Now these are connected, and usually it will take the dock with you. But watch, if we hit assemble ship, mount, then backslash, we hook back up. Beautiful, isn't it? And so this is just a better docking system. And I'm not sure what happens if you place rail on these. Assemble ship, mount. goes over top of the buffers. That's pretty cool. Rail holds everything together. Backward. Nope. Backslash. So now we've got invisible rail bridge. So you can't have like a rail system on top. That's sad. Anyway, I'm just trying to push the boundaries of this mod so you people know what's going on. And how you make the shore buffer? Like that. Just ink sac and a float is like that. Not very hard. Real nice. Next thing is the passenger seat. Because remember what I said, like this thing kind of turns into an entity and you can't stand on entities? Oh, so you people can see this again. Free will. I accidentally made this once. So if someone's standing on here and you make a ship, they go bloop, and drowned. So, what we want to do is place some of these guys down so that when they make the ship, they can click on these and they will go in. They'll be sitting here. I don't think you can actually start off in these, which would be nice. Make it a lot easier, but you know. And so, now the measurement gauges. So there's two different kinds of gauges here. There's measurement gauges and measurement gauges. Ridiculously complex. So the first one is 2 glass planes, 2 pieces of iron, redstone, and 2 pieces of gold. And we can place them on the helm or anywhere. And he will clock your heading, your speed, and these things are random. They're just completely random. So watch, if we hit assemble ship, mount ship, you can see our speed is going up as I hit W, as I hit S, starts going back down. So you can tell when you're at 0. You see the compass is turning, so we're heading south. And if I check that, we are in fact facing south. And let's head north to the eye of the storm. So there's no compass bed on here, however, I don't really think you need one. So there we go, we're heading perfectly north. Beautiful. Beautiful, just beautiful. Now, if we break you, second set of gauges is for our next, well, second set of things. So let's remove some of these floaties. Floaties. And I wasn't kidding about the whole airplane thing. You can make air balloons. We hit R. It's woolen string. We'll grab a few of you. We also need the steam engine, which is water bucket and furnace. I don't actually think you need it, however, it might be handy to have. And it looks really cool because it has like smoke trailing behind it, and then you can make different colors with different types of wool. So let's try this. Now the original keys to do this are X, Z, and C. X is to go up, Z is to go down, and C is to stop. It's kind of like equals. And equals still does work too. So let's see if this is enough. Let's place down the second set of gauges. And you see they're a lot more complex. This is like how fast you're ascending. This is your altitude, so every time it goes around, you know how fast. Well, this is like you going really fast or you going down. The north thing, well, your compass and your speedies. So let's assemble this. Okay, so we got type now, airship, blocks 41, 48%, so 20 of the blocks are air balloons. Entities aboard, 2. I don't know. And mass, 7.5 kilograms. Frankly, I don't think this is 7.5 kilograms, however, I'm not going to complain. So we mount the ship. And I've set this as numpad 8 to go up, numpad 5 to stop, and numpad 2 to go down. So I think it's like a minimum of 3% in order to use this thing. So we're going pretty slow. And we don't have our engine. So if I hit equals, backslash. Oh, I didn't fall to my death. That's interesting. We place our engine down, and you see it has 4 slots. I'm pretty sure you just make it with fuel. With coleos. Where'd it go? I lost all my coleos. Coleo. It should start burning here. So now if we assemble ship, mount ship, a little bit of smoke. This is new faster. No difference whatsoever. So equals backslash and title entities free. So I guess this is a title entity. This is a title entity. Yeah. But this is fine and dandy for transportation. But how in the world are you supposed to keep items on here if they just fall off? Well, I'll show you. This thing actually works with all items, like placeable items. So let's even try some modded items. If you haven't seen my Buildcraft review, oh well, you won't understand what this is. But we're going to put some golden pipes down. This is Buildcraft. Redstone, and I'm pretty sure we can actually keep the redstone activated. I'm going to put some non-activated redstone over here. I'm going to put a chest here. Throw a chest inside. Crafting table. Throw a crafting table inside. No one ever saw that one coming. Coal. Iron. And now we're going to start smelting. Let's do some smelties. I'm going to put some light. We want to be able to not have mobs spawn on this thing. And there we go. So assemble ship. 35%. Mount ship. So I think we're too heavy. We are way too heavy, so... But yeah, as you can see, everything works. All the items are still here. Everything's still hooked up. You're still on. I'm going to do a little bit better test in a second here. We are just going to put some more hottie air balloonies on here. So we're almost done here. Okay. Now it's middle of the night. Test. Assemble ship. 58. Mount ship. So these went to their structure, like their structure pipe mode, which seems to be working. That guy's still on. Redstone's still working. Moment of truth. Yeah, we can go up. So you can see my dials moving. The first two are moving. Now if I hit up, this one, and see this one goes up, like rate of ascension. Now we know we're hovering. I've hit stop, and now we're going back down. So I'm not sure what 0 looks like on this dial, however, I guess we'll find out eventually. And then the control, again, is just like normal walking. Or driving a boat. Now if I hit C, you hold C down, or not C, 5, it would be C on your keyboard though. On your keyboard, you stop. However, I recommend just hitting this, like, equals. It's easier. Much easier. So we hit backslash again. And there we go. Everything still works. This is hooked up. This is all working. We are making steamsies. There's really got to be like a propeller or something. Let's go. No. So these are just like, this is magical. Making steamsies magically. Anyway, thank you for watching. As usual, the editor will cut me off halfway through the word. Wait for it. thought I would point this out. You in fact can build minivans in this mod, but you have to weight them like appropriately and make them into an airship, and so that they just float barely off the ground. Just making sure that you know that you can do this.